Yo. Hi. Heart breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, Inna the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy inna the place, ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy inna the place, ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man T. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati spola pale wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem mwenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabo tuko party tuna ban hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tuna ban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tuna ban adiche wanja for the G chop on the panty
Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
I'm joined here with Taz, the Tasmanian Devil, Mood Massive, and I'm your host, John Sanders. If you hear that, let us know that you're in the comment section so far. I see Khalil. What up, Khalil? If you have anyone else here, just let us know that you're here. And if you're following along in the book, you have the Limitless Hoops book, again, about 400 pages long. You go to the day that we're on, so you get to see all the stuff that we're about to talk about. You should have already done these workouts. If not, what you can do is you can always watch this show and we talk about what the workouts are, and you can do those on your own the next day, or you can just come to the workout that day and you can like practice it on your own that day as well. So I put together I'm trying it again, even though it kind of failed last time. All right, we have a new kid in our program named Roman Garcia, who Taz just worked out with today. Right? Was that today or yesterday? Yesterday. All right. Well, his mom told us that he wants to be so good. He told us that he wants to be so good. So I love calling kids out. So I told him, then do this. And he said, I can do that. Did he say easily, or he just said he could do it?
He said it was hard after.
Okay, of course. All right, so we're good. Either way, and he's going to have to do 6 drills a day. It's in the book. He has the book, which is great. Doesn't know what the drills are, though, so I say for him, show up to the workouts, learn what they are, then post them the following day. I said anytime he doesn't post, just like I told Connor, anytime that you don't post this, or do like the movie of the month, or do like the challenge of the day, anytime that you skip any of that stuff, you have to do 50 push-ups right before the next time that I see you. And I think for Connor, we did it as you have to do a nostril every time that we saw him. And I think Connor probably lost out after the first 2 weeks. All right, so that's a negative way to go about it, but you know, if you're doing it all, you shouldn't have to worry about it because there's never going to be any negative about it. And I told Connor it doesn't matter if he actually succeeds; it's just trying to get there and trying to be perfect. But it was way too much for him, so hopefully Roman can handle it. Could you ever do something like that? You can always hold yourself accountable. Or if you miss one day out of the entire month, you have to do some kind of like consequence. Or would you rather that if you did the entire month perfect, you got $1 million or $10?
I did that some days, like where I ran like 15 back and from the stop line and back.
But I'm talking about doing this. I swear that this book works. We just never had a kid do it. I really want a kid to do it, even if you prove me wrong and you're like, I did it every single day and it sucked. I'll be like, okay, you win. But I'm pretty sure that if you did this every single day for more than 4 years, you would be at least like a D2, D1 basketball player, depending on where you started from. And some of you guys, if you're hired, maybe then that's what would make you a pro. It can make you go up any level that you want to go up. It can make you, every 4 years, go up one level than what you were supposed to be. So if you were supposed to be a high school player, you are now a D3 player. Supposed to be a D1 player, well, now you're going to be an NBA player. So, but if you give it 8 years, that's 2 levels. 12 years, that's 3 levels. So we can change your trajectory by 3 levels over the course of 12 years. All right. Anyways, let's start by talking stuff. Let me see. We're not talking about that stuff. We're talking about this stuff right here. What are we talking about? The playoffs. Playoffs are happening this weekend. All right. We will know what time the playoff games are by Wednesday. Today's Wednesday? Yeah. They said by today. So we should find out soon. All right, so I'll let you guys. I will update our website, and we will have the games on there. If we win, we'll keep going. So playoffs get kind of tricky. So I might put down multiple times. But if we lose, we are out. So heads up for that. Playoffs upcoming for this weekend. All right, what else do we have? We got Thursday night games. We still have some games coming up here for the high school team. You guys will play Thursday night. Make sure you guys are signed up for that game. Show up 30 minutes early for Thursday. All right, don't forget we have a game on Thursday. What else do we have? January is when our next league is. All right, so we won't play in a league game until January. Right now, it's about to be November, basically. All right, so that means that November, December, we have no league games. We will find a tournament to play for on Thanksgiving. And we'll find one for like a Christmas tournament. Not the week of Christmas, but like part of the week before. So we will play, but not every single week. All right, so know that this time is just for tournament times, and normally we would be practicing for those things, but right now we're just working out toward those things. So make sure you guys come to workouts so we can take care of that stuff. That is January. All right, next up is our Halloween tournament. So just right after the playoffs, we have playoffs this weekend. The very following weekend, we will be in a one-day tournament right before Halloween. So on the 30th is that Saturday. All right, so do not wear your costumes during the game. Jeez, man, someone did that last time. We wore this big old nose and a Frankenstein outfit, and we couldn't even pass on the ball. We couldn't see it. No, I'm lying. No one's ever done that. But don't do that. All right, you just come to the game, and I think if you dress up, you get in the game for free, like if you're a fan or something like that. But yes, it's a Halloween tournament. Make sure that you do that and take care of that. All right, I am getting a scam call right now. I'm not going to answer that. All right, but yes, the Halloween tournament. What else is on our list? Remember the 5th of November, the Gunpowder Treason and Plot. That is a poem by, I learned it from this movie called V for Vendetta. It's a fantastic movie. It's like a superheroes type of movie. But this guy was a real guy. And I just used the word guy. Do you ever use the word guy?
No.
You've never used the word guy. But you know what that word is. Mm-hmm. It's like for like men or like people, right? Yeah. Well, this is where that word came from. This guy's name was Guy Fawkes. And Guy Fawkes, he tried to blow up the Parliament building. Tried to blow up the government building in England. And he failed. And he got killed by the government. But everybody holds like this, like, basically a memorial for him every year on November 5th. That was the day that he tried to do it. And they carry these, like, like dummy, like scarecrows things, and they carry them around, and all the kids walk around going, a penny for the guy, and they get like pennies. It's a holiday in Britain. Really weird, right? And the guy like basically stands for freedom. So in the movie V for Vendetta, it's this really cool guy wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. So if you ever see this mask, like the mask that Anonymous wears, you know what Anonymous is?
Yes.
Who are they? What are they?
It's like a white mask.
Yeah, but Anonymous, what do?
They're unknown.
They're hackers, you fool. Whatever. All right. So yes, that is a Guy Fawkes mask, and that's kind of what it looked like with like the whole mustache or whatever. Anyway, I say all this to say we cannot forget the 5th of November because that will be our day where we're going to do all of our filming. So we will be at Random and the small gym. They gave us the entire day. All right. I'm thinking about making it 10 hours, which is insane. I wanted to make it 2 days of 5 hours, but maybe some of you guys can come to the individual part. But we'll have like the first five hours be the individual part. The last 5 hours will be the team part. That's what I'm thinking. We have to do every single one of our drills. Someone finally asked today, it was Roman's mom, why aren't the drills filmed online? That was because we don't have the drills online anymore because we are refilming them. So we only have 58 drills right now. Who else is here? We got Kieran, Declan, and Louth. Are you going to be in Denver today? I am going to be in Centennial today along with Taz. All right. What's up, Connor Rush? Yo! All right, so that is the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. If you want to watch V from Vendetta, it's a great movie. All right. I mentioned the playoffs. I do have to mention one more thing, so let me go ahead and just refresh that. It wasn't that. It's this one right here. All right. So this is about investments. And I know some of you guys are clicking off right now going, oh, investments. I don't care about that. This is not about those kind of investments. All right. This is investing in yourself. All right. And I started thinking about, like, why can't the players just try their hardest? Why can't they? And I was like, oh, dude, it's like me. All right. And it is really hard to invest in yourself. So the way that I'm doing it, or the way that you should do it, is that you should just spend every waking moment going for your dreams. Honestly. Like, you should spend like 4 hours a day on it. But what's going to happen after a while, especially if you don't make it, you're going to feel like you wasted your time. And some people like to say that time equals money. No, it doesn't. Time, which one is more, time or money?
Money.
Money is? Okay.
Not to me, though.
Not to you. Time or money? Think about it. If you were on your deathbed and you had 10 more minutes to live, how much money would you pay to have a year to live? Would there ever be a cap where someone would be like, how about all the money in your bank? And you'd be like, no. Really? So you'd rather die than give up your money?
No.
So there you go. So which one's worth more, your life or money?
My life.
Yes. So if you guys are wasting your life away doing this, you feel like you've wasted too much money. And especially when you've invested that money in yourself. Wouldn't you much rather invest it in someone else, like freaking, like, I don't know, Kyrie Irving or like John Morant? You want to put your money there so that it grows. But no, investing in yourself is hard. So for me, for my sake, I've invested in myself by saying, you guys pay me for the next 2 years. I know I'm going to build this up. If I don't get any people, I am screwed. I am in trouble if I don't get people. Because you guys will say, I'm in for 2 years. And I'm like, I believe in myself. And I invest in myself over and over and over again. Try not to make a silly face because the camera's on you all the time. All right. You want to just do like a fake smile or something like that. I don't know. It's really hard. But yes. So when I say invest in yourself, even though it's scary, do it anyways. Put all the money in yourself because you know whether you're going to give up or not. You know whether you're capable of going the entire route. And I told him earlier, man, if you try your hardest throughout your entire high school career, you will go somewhere for college because everyone quits by the time that they're sophomores or juniors. Everyone. All right, so if you can just last them out, just take the time and just last, you will do well. So invest in yourself. Let's move on. What are we talking about now? We got let's go with the quote of the day. Then we're going to go with the drills right after that. So the quote of the day is, beginnings are always messy. All right, now I'm sure you have no clue what that means. Are you going to be like, yeah, it's like fixing your pantry and like cleaning up after yourself? What do you think beginnings are always messy means? Dude, kids, man, it's crazy. Like kids are not smart. Any guesses?
Like when you start something, you're like not that good at it.
That's pretty good. Good job. Yeah, like when you start something, it's gonna suck. I mean, it just is what it is. And what would you consider a start? Would you consider a start like the first week, the first month, or the first year?
First year.
I would say so too. And you guys have only been with me for like less than a year. Connor, about a year and a half. It's just the beginning. If you're quitting before the beginning, that's tough. That is really tough. You got to go years before you even think about giving up, because the beginnings are always messy. It's always going to be weird. I mean, you're going to get excuses built in for you, because they're going to be like, oh, you're just a rookie, it's okay, right? But it's going to suck when you start off, guys. It's going to suck, and that's how like people, like even the little babies that start to walk, they walk all funny and jiggly legged, right? Because the beginning to everything sucks. It's just how it's going to be. So keep that in mind whenever you guys are starting something new. Beginnings are always messy. For you guys, it might be the 7th grade basketball team, the 9th grade basketball team, or it might be like your first year on varsity, whatever it may be. Beginnings are always messy. That's the quote of the day. And we're moving on to our itinerary. What's up for the itinerary here? We're just moving along, chugging along, going along. All right, we got, there you go right there. You're Luca on this picture. I don't have a guest cam for this page because now we're intense. All right, now you guys are here. All right, listen up. This is serious stuff. All right. We got the elementary school drill stuff that we will be doing in the future. We got partner passing coming up, football catch, sideline of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, and hook series with D. All right, understand all that stuff, do all that stuff. You can practice all that stuff before. And then we have stuff that we've just done, fake behind the back. That's one dribble, fake behind your back, bring it back. I think we just did that one on Monday. Sounds about right? Yeah. And then we have the 3 decision drill, leg chase drill, ankle breaker crossover. We're tapping, got him, right, with a nasty look, got him, all right. And then we got penetrate and fill drill, sprint, dribble, cone touch. But what we're doing today are some free throws. You're going to practice your free throws. All right, here's my speech for the free throws that I give every single time. Look, put your strong toe in the middle of the free throw line. All right, because you want to line up everything in a straight line. You don't want to be crooked like this guy over here, all right, where he's all like twisted and turned. All right, you want to be straight as can be, straight as an arrow, have everything straight. Your head, elbow, knee, foot, everything in a straight line right toward the basket, okay? Then when you shoot the shot, you want to practice your free throws as you're dribbling. So put your hand right above it and dribble the ball like that, downward. So you're basically practicing your shot. Have a set number of dribbles as well. So you should be like, I go 4 dribbles unless what? You don't remember my thing? Unless I'm nervous, then I go with 8 dribbles. You don't remember. Yeah, so I have my thing set like since the beginning of time, basically. 4 or 8 every single time I do that. Then I lift the ball up straight as can be on a straight line. Then I shoot my shot with all 4 extremities extended. And then if I miss it and I shoot perfect, I don't care. And if I don't shoot perfect and I make it, I'm kind of mad. That's literally all that I care about is shooting it perfectly. Some shots just go out. I don't care about the result. I just care about how I shot it. So practice your free throws. And the way that we're going to do these free throws is you're going to try to make a free throw. If you miss it and you're the first one shooting, your group has down and back one run. If you made it, you survive that level. The next person that shoots, you'll have 2 sprints. Next person, 3 sprints. Next person, 4 sprints. If all you make it, you have no sprints. If the first 3 make it and the last one makes it, you have 4 sprints. So whatever level that you're on, you have to run that number of sprints. But if you make it, you get to skip that level. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on, we got 10 to run under 5 minutes. That's from the elbow. Got to make 10 shots in a row. timer. On your mark, get set, go. You cannot miss a shot. That means consecutive. Okay, consecutive. It's a long word, but should be a short thing because you only have 5 minutes. You should be able to make 10 shots in a row, and it's a great thing to even practice this thing. I mean, five in a row is 10 in a row. It's one of our skill tricks on our website. If you click on skills, the skill challenge on all the challenges, it's make 10 in a row from the elbow in under 5 minutes. Then we have 15 seconds sprints times 4. All right, this is us sprinting side to side 4 times, but you want to make about 4.5. And we're going to give you 15 seconds to do so. You see how fast that you can run in 15 seconds. Then you pause and wait for 30 seconds. And then you're going to come back and do it again, and again. All right? And your rest time should be 30 seconds in between. And if you can finish all of them, all 4 runs in less than, like making a certain amount, like 4.5, then you've graduated. And then you can go to 15-second rest in between. Then you can do 5 seconds rest in between. Then you can do 0. And if you get to 0, that means that you can run a 17 in under a minute. That's when you're a fast runner for high school. That's all that you need to run. 17 side to side in under a minute is the goal, but you get better at it by doing this drill. All right, pounds, drives, and pull-ups. That's pounding the ball down with our long step. All right, as Connor's doing it right here in this drill. Isn't that random? It's like on my screen right now. All right. Can I switch to that screen? How do I switch to that screen? Let me see. So we got, okay, so not this screen, but let's see. This screen right here. Let me get that. Is that the screen? Is it going to do it? Right there. There we go. All right, so as Connor's going out, that's going to be our step. But the ball should be out even further. All right, that is how you pound the ball down. You're going to dribble the ball side to side, and then you're going to step long. This is the one with his right hand and his right foot. But then we're going to go with our left hand and right foot. Then we go with our left hand, left foot, and then left hand, then right hand, left foot. So there's 4 different pounds, and you want to do all of them. But now we get to our jump shots. You want to do the same exact pounds, reach the same exact spot. So it's going to be you're bent over by a lot. Your foot wants to hit the same spot, the ball wants to hit the same spot. It's just your pound. But then you pull up for a jump shot by taking the first dribble and then 2 more steps. And then after that, do those 4 times. And then after that, you get to do layups with the same exact step, same exact spots. And if you can do a move like this, people won't be able to stay in front of you. All right, that's why I had to show it. All right, so moving on, what do we have here? We got box jumps. All right, you can use the bleachers or whatever you want, but basically we're going to do step ups to box jumps. All right, so you're going to step up on it, lift your leg, and then step back down. These are step ups. You do 4 step ups and then 2 box jumps. You're going to make it as high as you can, and we like to use the soft box jumps, but probably it's going to have some wood. Don't get hurt doing it. Last one is split jumps to shots. You're going to get over the 3-point line, do split jumps with the ball above your head where your knee almost touches the ground. Jump again, jump again, jump again. On the 4th one, you push out for your jump shot. So those are all the drills that we're doing today. You can do that one like first to 10 makes wins or whatever you want. All right, let's check our homework. Did you do homework today? Yep. All right, let's check the homework real quick. Alina Wong, Declan Louth, was that Declan doing some bed shots?
Yep.
I like it. You got Taz, got Roman Garcia doing some homework. Great job. All right, and then so anyone else? What day was that from? We can't tell what day that's from. It's 10/19. 10/18 right there. All right, so you guys are all doing the homework. You guys don't have to do you guys get to do some of the drills during the workouts instead of doing the homework. Instead of doing the NASH drill, because the NASH drill is the homework, which we're actually going to talk about in a second. So let's move on from that. We got our story of the day coming up next. Great job with the homework, you guys. Watch it.
Whenever things get too hard, don't forget that your response is indicative of how you'll respond during future difficult times. Don't ever think, it's just this one time I'll give up. Everything we do creates habits that eventually become unbreakable.
Everything we do creates habits that will eventually become unbreakable. Now, that is true. Now, if you're like a 1-year-old child and you don't want to eat and you throw the food back at your mom, that doesn't mean that you're going to never eat food your entire life. I'm not saying every single thing that you do, but the more times that you do it, you do create a habit. And this is the one that I always say, okay, look, if you're a 3-year-old, or if you know a 3-year-old, and they refuse to slide down the slide because it's scary, once they hit kindergarten and they have to get away from their mom for the first time, they will cry. You know, not every kid cries when they're getting dropped off the first day of kindergarten, right?
Joey didn't.
Okay, not every kid cries, right? Exactly. All right. But then, if that kid cries in first grade, do you think that same kindergartner couldn't slide down a slide? Of course they could slide down a slide. Because they're like 6. I'm not talking about them. They already had their chance to conquer that beast. Now the beast is going to school without crying. And then when they're in 5th grade and it's their first time going on an away trip, do you think that every other day, that when they got dropped off from school, that they cried? No, they got used to it. Now that's no longer scary. Now the scary thing is the overnight trip. And they're going to cry there and not want to go. And it's going to be a new beast every single time. And when they get to be like a 9th grader, they'll be too afraid to talk to a girl. Then when they get to college, they will cry about going off to college. Then when they try to get a job, they'll be too afraid for the job interview. Everything is that 3-year-old slide. So you have to break the trend eventually. So while you're scared, you have to beat it then. You can't say, let me get used to this. Because then it doesn't count anymore. So think about your biggest fears and you want to go about them then. And think about the trends that you're creating right now. Like if you're a jerk to all the referees, you're probably going to be a jerk in life. So everything basically matters. Everything that you do now matters for the future, and don't think that it doesn't. That might just be my theory, but it's what I'm working with here. It's what I've seen, and so make sure that you're creating the person that you want to become all the time. All right? Are you creating the person that you want to become?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. We're trusting you, my man. All right. Let's move on to our... Let's go with our trivia, and then we're going to go to the movie of the day and then some other stuff. All right. The trivia question today. Taz here cannot answer it because he already knows the thing.
I don't know it.
But here's the trivia question today. All right, you guys, just so you don't think he's cheating. The trivia question today is, how many points did Dirk Nowitzki score when he broke the Mavericks franchise record on December 2nd, 2004? That's the question. Here's the music. How many points? I was going to let you try, but then you looked. Oh! No, be quiet. You're even saying stuff out loud. That's why I don't want. All right, how many points did Dirk score when he broke the Mavericks franchise record on December 2nd, 2004. First one to chime in wins. Good luck, you guys. No one's actually leading, so someone can catch him right now. We got Kieran right there. Connor Rush with 53. Is he right? He is absolutely correct. That is the answer. He scored 53 points. He had only been on the team for about 6 years. That's actually a long time. All right, but yes, he scored 53 points. You came in a little bit late, Kieran and Declan Love. So Connor Rush is now tied for second place with 1, and whoever has the most by the end of the month, we get about 2 more weeks, will win the famed coin. We'll just win for the month. Just try to win all the time. Great job, you guys. All right, moving on to our movie of the day. The movie of the day, it's one of my favorite ones, okay? One of my favorite ones. Let me get in this picture too. Alright. This is called Tin Cup. Alright. Not 10 and cup. No. We're talking about 10 as in T-I-N. Then cup. Well, C-U-P, but I mean the cup is like for a trophy. Anyways, this is a golf movie, but I assure you, it's a really fun movie. I saw it when I was like 10 or 11. It is a magical movie. Yes, there's like a love story in the middle of it, but like, it's about the sport. It's about sports in general, but it's about like life too, of course. All right, and this scene right here sums it up. But I'm not gonna give up the ending. It's just that like this dude basically, he was teaching golf, then decides to like go back to being a pro where he basically failed before, and he tries to come back, and he does it to like win a girl or something like that too. But like he just comes back on and like roars back on. He's on ESPN and all this other kind of stuff. But like it's his stubborn nature that is like the best thing about him, but also the worst thing about him. And I can say that about many of you guys. And I think in the end, like, maybe you do have to just risk it all. And I talked about investing in yourself earlier. This guy most definitely invested in himself. So if you watch the movie Tin Cup, I assure you it's good. It's the 8th grade movie of the month. If you're in 8th grade, you should watch the movie Tin Cup. I assure your parents will like this movie. Girls, guys, everyone likes this movie. I know it's kind of old, but like it's a very good movie. I assure you. If I have to give it stars out of 50, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie 43 stars out of 50. This is a solid movie. I love this movie, Tin Cup. And as for the homework for the 8th graders, you're doing this month, you got you're doing the monthly homework, which is just doing the epic drill every single month. That's your homework for the month, 8th graders. Make sure that you do it. You got the easy one. Sorry, did I say epic drill?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. The Nash drill. The Nash drill, which is the 3-minute sprint. You can pick any 2 spots, sprint back and forth for 3 minutes. Steve Nash can do a full court sprints in 3 minutes. That's why he's so amazing. If you have endurance on your side, things become easier, especially when the fourth quarter comes around. All right, so do the Nash drill every day of this month, you 8th graders. Watch this movie, Tin Cup. Let me know what you think about it by posting a homework movie review, and just say what you thought about it for like a minute. All right, it's not that hard. All right, moving on to our last little bit here. We got, what do we have? Oh yes, the ring ceremony happened last night. Apparently, I don't. My Lakers didn't play. My Lakers aren't playing this year. We're not going to play this year, okay? We're not doing the NBA this year. We are going for Wembanyama, all right? Yes, we're going for the number 1 pick. So don't count my Lakers as in the season this year. Don't make fun of us. But yes, the Golden State Warriors revealed their rings with the win last night. And their rings have secret compartments in them. They have all these like little gold nuggets in them. They cost so much money. Are rings worth it? Would you want a ring? I got 2 rings for high school, and I never just look at them. I should bring them out for the show one day. I don't even know where. I think I know where they are, but it's kind of a silly thing. But at the same time, it's what they play for, and it's representative of what they play for. And they make it so ostentatious. They're so huge, right? How many rings will you get in your lifetime? All right, think about this. Watch it. It's kind of neat. All right, but yes, don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is beginnings are always messy. And also don't forget all the other stuff that I mentioned, like the game on Thursday, the remember what day was it?
What?
Remember which day?
The November 5th.
The 5th of November, you fool has to rhyme. That will be our filming day. Let me know if you want to be involved. I won't put it on the website. And then maybe I will put it on the website. I'm not sure what I'll do. And then we have playoffs this weekend that we'll find out the dates for. We have Halloween tournament the following week. We have our next league is in January, but we'll have some tournaments in the meantime. We have so much stuff on tap. So I will be in Centennial. Derek will be in Broomfield. And then we got Mo in Denver. I will see you guys later. Beginnings are always messy. Don't forget that was the quote of the day. Peace out, you guys.